I've had some really cool testimonies. Oh, go ahead. No, if you want to share something.
Well, the man, I don't know his name, but he was, I remember he was military, but the man who developed the LifeWave, my understanding is that he patented the LifeWave for at least 20 years,
Yeah.
which is somewhat telling because, again, just preparing for this, I was going and kind of looking into LifeWave again, and immediately, you go to Google and you start seeing, okay, this is kooky, and they can't prove this, and this has negative effects, and they're trying to, the pharmacia sponsors are out there, but my understanding is that with any kind of tech is that you can't necessarily just patent something if it doesn't work. So
Right.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of interesting.
And he's very careful. If you notice what he says on podcasts and interviews, he's very careful about what he says. And my friend and I, we looked into it. So it is like kind of like an MLM company. But I also think they do that to protect themselves, to keep the 3-letter organizations kind of out of it as much. And he's very careful to say, oh, it's just a longevity patch. It's just this, just that. But when you study the science of like what these peptides produce in the body, like what the body is making using this signal, this little patch, it's incredible. I mean, the list goes on and on about the things that it does and can heal. And one thing I've noticed, Noel, is kids. I mean, kids are so quick at healing anyway, but you put a patch on a kid and it's amazing how quickly the body heals. So my 5-year-old, this was about 6 months or so ago, we'd come back from vacation or something, and he's just complaining of his ear throbbing. He's never had an ear infection, but he was just screaming, holding his ear, saying it hurts, it hurts. And so I did all the things I needed to do, gave him some supplements, and then I just slapped a X39 right here behind his ear. He took a nap. He woke up 2 hours later, completely fine, never complained of it ever again. No swelling, no drainage, nothing. Another one of my good friends, her son fell. He's about the same age as my Yuri, so like 4.5, 5. He fell and hit his tooth, right? And then when it starts to turn gray, you're like, uh-oh, bad news bears, because the tooth is pretty much dead. You have to go dentist, get it pulled, antibiotic, all that. So she called me and I said, just put an X39 on him, see what's going to happen. And so she put it on him for 3 days, no joke. I just verified this with her before we got on. So I'm like, tell me that story again. And within 3 days, his tooth turned white again. Didn't have to have it pulled. Didn't have to. I'm like, that is incredible. I have pictures of it on my phone. I show people sometimes. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't happen. A tooth just doesn't heal itself. But it's speaking a language the body understands. And again, the body doesn't like to be forced. So if you can just communicate with the body, it will do what it needs to do. So it's super fascinating.